Welcome back, everybody. Owning a home is a part of the American dream, but for many veterans, service-connected injuries or different financial challenges can make safe, accessible housing sometimes tough to achieve. But the state of Texas has some different grants and programs available to try to help, and they're partnering with groups like one we're going to meet today, Operation Finally Home. They provide mortgage-free homes for veterans and first responders, as well as some home modifications. We'll get into all of that, but joining me today are some special guests to break down how this works. First is Katie Harris. She's the Vice President of Donor Engagement with Operation Finally Home. And then William McCoffey, Operation Finally Home recipient and Marine Corps veteran. And then there on the end, Chip Osborne, the Texas Veterans Commission Director of Veterans Services. Thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you, Matt.
And so glad we get to highlight this program, especially right ahead of July 4th. Folks are, of course, always wanting to know how our Texas veterans are doing. So Chip, I want to start with you.
Sure.
Set the scene for me just a bit. Talk to us about how big the issue is of getting veterans into safe and stable housing. What are some of the barriers that they're hoping to overcome?
Yes, the Texas Veterans Commission, every 4 years we do, the legislators have us do what's known as a needs assessment. From that needs assessment, we were able to identify that veterans basically have a need for home repairs or home modifications. So Central Texas actually does have that need. And so we're happy to partner up with organizations such as Operation Finally Home that can be able to build an entire home. And we kind of add on to that by if they needed a ramp, then we could actually cover the ramp. Our grant program, unfortunately, does not have authorization to build an entire home. But these guys they're the experts, and it's an awesome partnership we've had over the past 12 years. We've given them a total of about $3.2 million that they not only help here in Central Texas, but they actually cover the entire state, all 254 counties.
Wow. So Katie, I want to bring you in. Talk about the operation. Talk about some of these home modifications. What is it that you guys are doing for our veterans?
Absolutely. Well, we're a national nonprofit. We were founded in 2005 by Custom Home Builder. So we do provide new mortgage-free homes, but also do the home modifications through our TVC grant here in Texas. But we are doing anything from accessibility, building ramps for these veterans that can't even get in or out of their home. We are redoing bathrooms. We are providing new roofs, HVAC units. It gets hot here in Texas, so those are very important. So just really small, simple ways to help these veterans so they can stay in their home and live safely.
Okay, Will, I want to bring you in because you have experienced this personally.
Sure.
Tell us a little bit about your story and your experience with Operation Finally Home.
Well, prior to my receiving a home from Operation Finally Home, life was unstable. It was my family and I were moving rental property to rental property, so it was hard. And receiving a home has been probably the biggest blessing. And it's given me the opportunity to give back. I started 2 nonprofit organizations. The first one for veterans, and what we do, it's called Warfighter Cup, and we raise money for veteran nonprofit organizations that make an impact in the lives of veterans. The second one is a local organization based out of Pflugerville, where we develop kids to compete at the highest level of travel select baseball. And in doing that, we're building future community leaders through community service. So,
thank you for sharing your story, and it's so cool to see how one gift can compound into just more and more kindness in our community. We so appreciate it. Katie, I want to bring you back in because I want to know, besides just some of the tangible ways that giving someone a house or home modifications can help their lives, what other changes have you seen in veterans' lives like Will across your operation?
Well, I think Will makes a great point. He's not one of our only veterans that have received a home that continues to give after. So they receive this blessing and then they continue to give after. For our home modification recipients, I mean, it's a whole new way of living for them. They're able to get around their home where they weren't able to before. And then with the new homes, I mean, families are able to live successfully and safely.
Okay, Chip, I want to zoom out again because you noted the $3 million that's gone to Operation Finally Home around. We want to note that the Veterans Commission has awarded more than $6 million or perhaps more than that to 26 different organizations. So What kinds of other grants is this money going towards, and what's the overall goal of TVC with some of this money?
Sure. What's great and unique about the Texas, lottery scratch-off tickets is the $2 ticket. From those proceeds, not only do we have the Housing for Texas Heroes, but we also have a general assistance grant category. Within that general assistance grant category, it's anything from transportation, financial assistance, and that financial assistance can help cover folks that are in the rears with their mortgage. So again, this program is designed to help veterans sustain their family unit, to keep it together. Also, we have a mental health program. We have a pilot program right now that's dealing with service dogs that deal with MST, TBI, and also PTSD. So we have a variety of services from this grant program. This year, we just recently gave out $40 million to various grant organizations peppered throughout the state of Texas that provide direct services to veterans and their families.
So much good information, and we know a lot of that is on the Texas Veterans Commission's website. But I want to end with a question for you, Will. For a veteran or their family member who's sitting at home watching this and thinking, gosh, I need some of that assistance, what kind of message do you have for them?
Apply. I would say apply. There's three types of veterans out there. There's the veteran that feels undeserving. There's the veteran that is too prideful to ask for help. And then there's a veteran who may not be aware of Operation Finally Home. I know because I was that veteran. I was all three of those. And so I encourage veterans who may identify with my story to reach out to Operation Finally Home via their website, www.operationfinallyhome.org. From there, you'll be able to learn everything you need to learn about Operation Finally Home and what they do, and the application is on their website.
Wonderfully said. Thank you all so much for being here and for the work you're
Thank
doing
you.
for our
Yes.
Texas veterans. We
Thank you.
appreciate it.